The first place that Light Iron differentiates itself from other post-production groups is the fact that we recognize and try to actively identify what are the parts of the process that are not going to be financially beneficial to us in the future. Instead of worrying about today, I'm constantly almost obsessed with what's going to happen tomorrow. So what we want to do is try to predict where are going to be the biggest places in which there's going to be a lot of opportunity. The core of the entire Light Iron DI infrastructure is Pablo Rio. The Rio sets itself apart from every other system, not because of conform, not because of color, not because of beauty, not because of input and output and native support, but because it's the only system that provides all of those components in a shared network on one machine. There's nothing worse than an artist having their hands tied when they're actually trying to do the work. And I think Quantel puts a really bold statement out with their latest equipment in terms of where they're actually helping colorists get to by the mere fact that they're actually producing tools that are ahead of what the camera companies are actually producing, and that's something that's very, very important. So when we think about 6K being a reality now, 4K being a very, very strong reality, UHD becoming the next biggest opportunity for a lot of post-production people, something that moves 12 times faster in 6K than my older systems, that's pretty much all I needed to see for myself in order to determine that's the direction I have to go. Needless to say, as soon as my colorist saw that, I really didn't have a choice anymore because they want to be moving 12 times faster in 6K as well. So it was a pretty easy decision for us to make the move. Some of the DI systems out there do not evolve at the same speed as the market. When that happens, it's actually holding back the physical infrastructure. Quantel is really the anchor tenant of the Light Iron group. Both in Los Angeles and New York, we've had to decide to build a foundation and how we can construct our development on top of that. And it really starts with the Quantel infrastructure. Genetic Engineering 2 is the active and dynamic collaboration between all the Pablo Rio systems at the same time. When I say dynamic, I mean this is media that can be edited and color corrected and input and output and beautied all at the same time. And there is no rendering process or transcoding process or even moving process. It's all shared dynamically at the same time. So it's truly a collaborative environment. GE2 basically takes the award-winning Genetic Engineering 1, which came out with Pablo a few years ago, and it moves it to a new level in which we can have more computers on the network, and we can have more shared performance, and we can take advantage of more GPU support. I cannot stress enough how important to DI business owners the infrastructure of Genetic Engineering 2 is to the workflow.